This is the beginning of an attempt to capture the stories of some of our travels.
How did you get started? How did you get started in your travels?
Well, I had a seed planted when I was 16, and I got selected as a first American Field Service foreign exchange student. So I was a 16-year-old high school kid flying to Reykjavik, Iceland. So that was a little taste of international travel, and probably planted the seeds. Get started, Doug.
Wow, in the beginning, um, I have this recall that my parents told stories of me sleepwalking when I was 3. Around the house, but occasionally outdoors at night, they'd find me walking outdoors. So I don't know, Wanderlust started early on. In the early 70s, after anti-war activities in Washington, D.C., built a camper van and ended up spending a year traveling around America.
But I never was a guy who dreamt of going around the world. And how I fell into going to India was a series of interconnected little karmic events, which led me to London, and then a beautiful woman said, "Hey, do you want to go to Bombay next week?" So that was kind of a no-brainer. No plans, no idea, and that got me to Bombay.
Visited most of the lower 48, one of the most fabulous years of my life. And from there, a ticket, one-way ticket to Europe, and we went up to Amsterdam and bought a van. Traveled around Europe for a while. On the return to the States, got back to California, saw the Pacific Ocean, and said, I need to cross that puddle. What's on the other side? The
And from there, I had another series of strange events, lacking a visa to come to India, that sent me down to Sri Lanka. And so I got started by just what looks like, in retrospect, karma.
All right. So cool. First around the world airline ticket, Hong Kong. It was like Manhattan, but everybody was short and Chinese. Bangkok was going through a door in time. It was kind of like the 50s. Amazing city. And then up to Kathmandu. And Kathmandu was like going through a door in time.
Yeah, good. Well, I got started by flying into Bombay and then being made to go to Sri Lanka for a visa, and that led to a year. And then resuming the travels up through India, over to Burma, Southeast Asia, down to Bali, hepatitis, back up and through, and then on the way out, after about 5 years, going overland to Afghanistan, hopping over to Greece, and going in through Lebanon.
1600s. I thought Central Casting had dressed up these people. I was walking in the pages of National Geographic. I don't know whether it was the first trip or one soon after. Landed in the airport. Somebody handed us a doobie. We got totally ripped and drove into town. And there was just, holy cows walking around, wedding processions with elephants. Every building was a museum. Way too cool in the beginning.
That was